are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. His team comes in rested and ready off the midseason bye week. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column. Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of
20. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backs up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go.
They'll look to throw. Moving left. Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Again, working deep downfield. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. That goes for 58.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's got his big target, Everett. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. From the 31, here is second down and 5.
Brings up second down and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put
the Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 98 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Set. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can.
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
A gain of 15.
We'll be back just outside the nation's
First down,
capital
Seahawks.
after this.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And knock him down up beyond the 30. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First down.
70 left.
Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Still going. And he will score. Gerald Everett. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend.
Seahawks offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. To the 45. Kenneth Walker. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly...
Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And that's a curious one. Just going to take a knee here. 2nd and 11. They'll try to sneak it here, and they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Gain of 2. brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Ready, right?
He'll drop to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll run again.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Go! Let's go!
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Ready!
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Here we go, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
To the air now on 1st and 10.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready, right?
play, except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
A gain of 19 yards.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
The Seahawks game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The division race is taking shape, and it's time to take stock of where they're sitting so far.